Hey guys, so I just got off of work. It's about 11 o'clock right now, so I'm doing this pretty late tonight because I want to get it up by tomorrow. I'm just wearing this nice little comfortable sweatshirt thing right now, so don't mind that. I don't look all done up or whatever. So I just really want to tell you guys about this palette. So I'm gonna do my review. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now. You guys know I don't wear makeup every week, so I've wore it for about 6 days so far. I'm wearing it right now, and here's what it looks like. You guys probably already know what it looks like because you've seen so many pictures, but I do want to compare it with the normal chocolate bar as well. This is a Too Faced chocolate gold palette, and then here is the older version, the Too Faced chocolate bar. So as you can see, it has a little dust on it because I haven't used it in a while. As you can see too, the snap thing is kind of like uneven, but I do say the palette is much better now. The packaging, it feels more sturdy, and the mirror is massive, guys. Look at the mirror comparisons. Like, are you serious? That's crazy. And then the colors are more vibrant because it's the gold one. This one's really nice to pair with it, actually, if you think about it, because there's not too many transition shades in here. So that's one reason I don't like the palette, but overall, I really do like it. I do say some of them had a little troubles. Like this one kind of looked a little patchy, the purple, but that's okay. I used the pink under the lash line. As you can see too, it has a little gold flexes in it. That kind of fell on my face a little bit throughout the day, but overall, it was a nice palette. I do like the colors. I use a lot of the colors to put in the center of the lid. Like this color, Rich Girl, Chocolate Gold. I thought it looked really pretty with the little extra glitter in the middle. Yeah, here's the palette. I'm going to do swatches at the end like usual. I use the black shade to set in my eyeliner, and it worked really well. It's very black, but it doesn't swatch very well. But once you build it up, it's very black. And then the matte shades are really smooth. I think it would have been better if they put one more dark shade in here. They could have taken out like, I don't know, maybe this color and put like a darker brown. So you could make a better eye look, because I only use these two transition shades and this one all over the lid, and I feel like that wasn't enough. So I did use this at the outside crease a lot so I could darken that up, but I still wish there was a little darker shade in there. I would say I do like this palette. But there are, like usual, a couple of downsides because there's not that many transition shades, but I think it's pretty good overall. If these colors are really speaking to you, I would definitely pick it up. I would get it right now at Ulta because they're having the 20% off sale, so go check that out right now. You can get it for 10 bucks off, which is nice. You can see the differences. Just look how much nicer the packaging looks now compared to the older version. Today I'm wearing obviously the 3 transition shades, and then all over the lid I'm using Classy and Sassy, which I think is such a pretty color. I'll swatch it right now. At the end, I usually do swatches, so stay tuned for that. But that looks super pretty. You do have to build them up a lot, especially the dark color like the purple in here. But overall, you do get a really pretty look. I'm not for sure if I will be keeping this or not, though. So we'll see. I would probably rate it out of 5, like a 3 or 4. It's just because, I don't know, all the shades aren't speaking to me. Like, there's a lot of shades that I'm not going to use. There's like this dark one. I tried the green one. It was okay. So overall, I really do like it, and I love how they put this massive mirror in. So let's do another comparison up close of the palettes. As you can see, my nice chocolate bar has got some use out of it. So here's a comparison of them. As you can see, they do look really similar, obviously, and they haven't changed the layout or anything. The chocolate bar feels a little more scratchy than the new formula or whatever they did with it compared to those. This one is more scratchy, and this one is so much smoother, which is nice. I think the mattes blend very well. I think the quality is better in the newer version, which is good because you should be always stepping up your quality and stuff, but it's just really fun. I feel like if you do have this, it'd be a really nice palette to pair together. We can put it back together again. So yeah, obviously, I've been getting a little bored of the chocolate bar palette. I haven't been using it in a long time, and this was super exciting to use. My 2 favorite are Love and Cocoa and Classy and Sassy, because you guys know I love the pink tone colors. But definitely when you swatch these and when you pack them on the eyes, you need to do a few coats. You need to pack on a lot for it to be all over, and you have to make sure it's all over your lid because it does look patchy at times. But I think it's overall a really great palette. I think if you got this palette, you'd be very happy, and if you do have the chocolate bar, you could pair it together, or just a matte palette, you could pair that together as well, which would be nice. Just know that there's not that many transition shades, which typically, you know me, I like having all of it in one palette and not switching through every single different palette. But for me, I would choose another palette to use on a daily basis. Just overall, I think it's a really good palette, like I said, but I just don't know if it's exactly what I want and what I like in a palette. I do love the big mirror, so hopefully they come up with some more chocolate bar palettes and stuff that are a nice mix of all these different finishes, which would be nice. But overall, this is an okay palette for me. Many other people, I think a lot of people like it because there's super fun colors in here to play with and everything. It's something new that they came out with. I haven't tried them, but I think this stands out compared to the Clover palette and the white chocolate bar palette. I think people like this one way more than those two palettes. Those color schemes are definitely not what I'm into, and this is more what I'm into, but just not what I'm looking for, if you understand what I'm saying. But yes, I like this palette. If you like the colors, definitely get it. The quality is amazing. I would rate this palette with quality like a 5, but for me, I would rate it probably a 3 because it's not something I want to use every day or get excited about. So that's my opinions on this. Stay tuned for the next part on the swatches. I love looking at this palette though. I would probably keep this just to look at it. The packaging is amazing, and I don't know, it just feels more sleek and bigger, honestly, and the packaging is way more sturdier. Yep, it's a little bigger than the original chocolate bar. As you can see, it poking out a little bit on the sides. So comment below if you got this palette and how you like it, and tell me if you do want it or it looks interesting to you. So I hope you guys liked watching this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys! Guys, since it's so late, I was so, like, everywhere throughout the review, but also I wanted to mention that this eyeshadow has been on for 11.5 hours, and it looks really great. So the lasting power is there as well, which I think is amazing. I don't see any fallout of the glitter, probably because I didn't use as glittery of a shade, but I do really like the eye look, and it stayed put all day, which is awesome because a lot of eyeshadow does fade throughout the day, and this one I feel like did stay put. I'm in my living room right now. There's my Christmas tree, and I'm studying for a final I have tomorrow. I hope you guys liked watching this, and I just had to pop up in here because I totally forgot to mention the lasting power, which I'm so sad. I need to write a to-do list. Okay, so I just switched the camera around really quick, but there's money bags. Here is chocolate gold. Here is rich girl. Here's chocolate truffle. Here's decadent. As you can see, the mattes have more fallout, so they're more pigmented and I feel like blend easier. They're so bougie. This one's like my perfect shade for blending into the crease. Here's classy and sassy. This is one of my favorites. Here is famous. Here's new money. Old money. Here's my other favorite one, Love and Cocoa. Half for $1. And then we'll just swatch the rest of my hand. Gold dipped. Live and Lavish. That one's a really pretty color. Here's Dippin' Diamonds. That one's super pretty and icy. And last, here's Rolling in the Dough. There. And here's all the colors in the chocolate gold. So yes, swatching all of them, I think they all are super pretty shades, and they swatch pretty well. They're all butter and smooth, but the mattes are just a little more smoother than the shimmers. The black had trouble swatching, so it is hard to blend, but I just use it for setting in my eyeliner, so that's not a problem. But I hope you guys like the swatches. I really like looking at all these colors, and they're super pretty.